So, a bit of breaking news. Just seen the start of the alleged incident at Manchester Airport. Cheeky little CCTV video. The two brothers can be seen with maybe other family members walking past what I think is Starbucks. Then they enter said establishment. Somebody you can't really see is stood there. They go over. There's obviously some words exchanged. And then the youngest brother, pop, allegedly, it appears, sticks the nut on someone. Obviously in self-defense, because they felt threatened again. That's the start of the incident. Obviously, somebody's seen that, CCTV, whatever. It is an airport security. They've informed the police, which is why they're approached later. My thoughts, into the vlog. Bonus Brian footage at the end. I'll see they. I'll do. No Brian in the car, but bonus footage at the end. We're here to talk about the two brothers who were on trial, Liverpool Crown Court. It's just started. A couple of 3 days ago, the jury was sworn in and advised maybe to stay away from social media. Judge can't stop them going on social media, but in order to carry out their duties in a proper manner as jurors, stay away. The likes of the BBC, Channel 4 News, ITV, nothing. The silence is deafening. We have some stuff from local media, Manchester Evening News, for instance. So yeah, youngest has 4 charges, the eldest has 1 charge. That relates to assaulting one of the officers, and one of the charges of the younger brother, the same officer. There are charges for assaulting members of the public, allegedly. Maybe there was an incident, like we all suspected, before the police moved in to speak to the brothers, before the alleged violent outburst, spontaneous alleged assaults on the officers. So the video evidence, we've all seen that, haven't we? It was released in 2 parts, really. We had a little part put out with no context where one of the brothers was allegedly kicked in the head. That's been dealt with. Police officer had nothing to answer to. And the police didn't seem interested, the fact that somebody put that out there. Then we get the context, the longer context that shows the officers being attacked, including a female officer punched in the face, receiving a broken nose. A violent outburst, it is alleged, by the brothers. So, at some point in recent times, the word alleged, you know, it's used everywhere. GB News, everyone is saying alleged, alleged, alleged. Maybe they're fearful of repercussions, ending up in prison. We're not going to influence the trial. We're going to go on what we know. So we know the brothers are put in a not guilty plea. We said this was going to happen, didn't we? There's lots of you that watch this channel were on the ball, same as me. So their defence, there's a few defences, isn't there? Fear, self-defense. They were fear because they were approached by armed police. I feared for my life. There's the racism or racist defense. You know, the police are racist, institutionally racist. We've already had some sort of violent disorder in Rochdale at the time of the release of the first video, where the Rochdale police station was surrounded. Then we had the peaceful protest in Manchester about the police being racist. Third world culture, violence, religion. Out in full force supporting these two. Their first legal guy, main man, very outspoken, was he not? He didn't last long, him. Claimed one of the brothers had a cyst on the brain or something similar. Very quick. He disappeared him. So, a not guilty plea. Bit controversial maybe, not to me this. I'm going to suggest to you, if the perpetrator of this alleged attack had been white or black, there'd have been no trial. People would have put their hands in. They'll have seen the video footage of the alleged assaults, and nobody wants to risk getting a massive sentence when there is some alleged evidence that you actually committed the crime, the assault. Because that's what it's about. It's a plea bargain. Chuck your hands in, 3 to 5 years. Not guilty, run a trial at the cost of the public, you're going to get more. Not these guys. Must be very confident, or their legal team, in them getting off these charges, because they're running a trial. What do you think about that? It's mad. It's absolutely mad that, you know, a video has gone viral. We've all seen it. We've all seen the alleged assaults. There'll be the evidence from the police, hospital reports, from the, I believe, at least 2 members of the public who were previously assaulted, hence why there is the incident and the like. Crazy that they were put in and not guilty. So what we think we're going to get? They're going to get a walkout, suspended sentence, minor sentence. Watch this space. Like I say, your main outlets aren't covering it, are they? Maybe there's some media reporting. I don't know. A blanket or, you know, overreach of the government. And that's why it's not being reported on. Watch this space. Running a trial. What do you guys who've been inside think? With the footage that we've all seen, are you going to risk running a trial? I would think there's no defence. Unless, like I say, third world culture, violence, religion. Because that comes into it now, doesn't it? As a white man, male, I know if I went to court, stood at side of someone from an ethnic background, protected group, same crime, same circumstances, same history, I'm getting more time if we get time. Maybe the person stood next to me is not getting any time. We already know that. 2-tier justice now. It's written into law. Protected group, ethnic backgrounds, pre-sentence reports, less chance of going to prison, less chance of getting big jail time. It's just very, very wrong, isn't it? So let's watch this space. Let's see how this plays out. But I'm sure everyone's watching. And just imagine if you're a police officer. You're looking at this. These lads get off scot-free, or pretty much scot-free. How is that going to affect morale? Morale of the police force that's already on its arse and flat. Thanks for your continued support. God bless you all. Amazing community, very humbling. I keep saying that, but it is. Lots of support in the comments. Zero negativity. Very much appreciated. Bonus footage of Brian. Hope you have the best weekend possible. Thanks for coming. I'll see you. Oh, here he comes, boy wonder. The beautiful Brian. What are you doing, you muppet? Don't knock me over. Go on then. Go on then, you clown. Go on. Oh, we're having a crazy moment. All good for your fans and viewers. We need Brian time. Like I said, that might be a thing, that. Maybe I should do some merch. Get Stephen on. Beautiful black Labrador. We had to have put to sleep last year. He was there when I started Real Porridge. And some Brian merch. Like I said, we need to smile. I know he's got a lot of fans on the channel. He's a cracking lad. A bit of a character. Golden Retrievers, different to other dogs, I feel. Clever, all them sort of things. Manipulative, clingy, funny. They have their own traits. What are you doing? Yeah, we'll let you have a plastic bottle. No cans, dude. Anyway, again, God bless you all. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.